In this video, I will show you how to set up this course completion status for all the students. Here I am logged in as a student. I can see how many points I got of the total and how many activities I've done of the numbers available to do. This is what I want to set up for a new course. So I will log in as a teacher or an administrator, and I will go to a new course, for example this one. I enter the course, and at the moment there is nothing set up, and this is what I want to do now. So the first thing I need to know is if the tasks have been made correctly. So I'm checking through them. Hours, I have to count them. There's no activity completion on anything except the assignment, and this is correct. I go for the next one. We are still missing to make this task, but let's just say it's 10 hours. It also have an assignment and it is marked, so teacher need to correct it. And the third task as well looks good. Teacher need to correct, and this is 10 hours. So all in all, it's 10 hours. Let's say this was 10 hours, it's 20. And this one is 24. So there's 44 points all in all, and there are 3 tasks. Okay. As a teacher, you can now go to the wheel. You go to course completion. And you get this screen. This, if somebody has already worked as a student in this section, there might be a big black box here that says click to unlock. You do that if that's the case, so you get this menu. The reason why it's there is because if somebody has already done some tasks and you make changes to it, you should just be aware. Like for example, if you change the points or anything. So, all this looks good. I go to activity completion, and here it will show all the tasks that has been marked as an assignment. So I mark all 3 of them. I go further down. I check that there is no other settings that needs to be done. And course grade is where you put up the total points they need. So in this case, it was 42 points. So course completion, 3 tasks, 42 points. Save. Now it looks like this. It has been set up, and I will just log in as a student to go in and see that it works. It was number 5. Yeah. And it now shows correct. 42, 3 tasks available, and so on. So that's how you set up course completion. Now, what if you need to edit something like change the points, or if you need to add another task? Let's do that quickly. Again, I am in as a teacher. I want to add another task. So I'll do that down here. I will just call it test task for now. Custom test task. Of course, you write the code and everything. Code and wording, and go back in, and the task has been made here. So now you add the activity with introduction, instruction, and just for this demonstration I will just add the assignment. So I'll do that. So this is C12 PX. I think it was section 1, task 4. And I can just call it test. This is the assignment. So again, I'll check, you write the description if you need. I go down, I remove the dates. Online, yes. File submission, yes. Go down to points. This is, for example, 5 points. And it's a course, 5 points. Good. Activity completion. Should they be able to mark it manually themselves? Well, if it was a course and they don't need to have any feedback, you could do that. Show activity as completed when all the standards are met. I will say they do need to send it in to receive a grade. And I have now made a task. But as you see, this has not been updated. Still 3 tasks, still 42 points, even though I've added another 5 points. So what I will do is to go into course completion. I will mark that as well. And I will put up the points to 47. Save and exit. Now the status has been updated and everything is okay. If you found out that you have done a mistake, like, they don't actually need to have the 47 points, but they only need to have 40 points because program has been cut short or some task has been moved, you can always go in as a teacher. And if students have started, this will be black, so you have to click to unlock it to have this option. Then you can go down here and you can adjust the points. You can even remove some tasks if they were not needed, and so on. And now I have, for example, 4 tasks, and I put it down to 44 because that was the correct. And now again, this shows correct. So that's how you work with course completion within each of the courses. And it is the teacher's responsibility that these points always correspond the total for the period that we are still missing to add up here, and the reality of all the tasks in this course.